7 generations ago, Stephen Brown basically, escaped to Canada through the Underground Railroad, crossed the Great Lakes, made it to Canada, and as a result, every man, woman, and child in the history of our family was born a free human being.
7 generations later, Stephen Brown's family has honored him by naming the eldest male child in each generation Stephen Brown.
It's his grave marker, and it says that he fell asleep on February the 26th, 1907, at the age of 73 years. So he was born in 1834.
1834, yeah.
And came to Canada on the Underground Railroad, of which only about 20,000 people came north on that.
The Brown family pays homage to their roots and ancestors that came before them.
Actually, our family's history goes back 2 more generations to another Indian, Chief Tiendanagua, who came to Canada. Yeah. Now, you would know Chief Tiendanagua as Joseph Brant.
Yeah.
Joseph Brant led the 6 nations, which are called the Iroquois, to fight against the colonialists. He was knighted by the Queen of England and was given some land in the area which is now called Brantford. Steph Brown's father was born in Brantford. The Brown family is made up of a mix of Native First Nations, African, and European blood.
I think, am I going to be the first and last generation for a while where I have the full spectrum of rights and freedoms as is guaranteed by our charter?
As a 7th-generation Black Canadian man who is also Muslim, Brown worries about the impact the CAQ's pending ban on religious symbols will have on his family's future.
Will my children or their children be barred from certain professions, right, the way my father was at one point in time and my grandfather was, because of the way they look, or because of their religion, or because of their religious practice?
Though he has faced many challenges as a minority, Brown realizes that he has not lived the same struggles as his forefathers.
Really what we need to do is get to know each other, spend more time together, because everybody has something to contribute.
With respect to the upcoming ban on religious symbols, Stephen Brown Sr. is concerned about the impact it will have on all minorities.
It doesn't affect just the Muslims, it affects the Jews. And they've had a history of being mistreated just as our people have.
Stephen Brown, the son, wants to hold on to hope for a brighter future.
The hope for the next generation is they're not going to be Black Canadians. They'll just be Canadians.
With Stephen Browns in Montreal, for Fareeha Naqvi Mohammed, City News.